I think we're ready to get started. So welcome everybody. I'm so glad that you could join us today. I've kind of gone through and given you a very brief orientation of what you should be able to see. And so with that, I'd like to introduce our wonderful department chair, Professor Yu-Hong He, who will provide opening remarks. I'm turning it over to you, Yu-Hong.
Thank you, Igor. I am Yu-Hong He, professor in remote sensing, chair of the Department of Geography, Geomatics, and Environment at the University of Toronto, Mississauga. Welcome to our 2021 Student Award Ceremony. This is a hugely significant day for the GGE family, as is the day that we come together to celebrate the accomplishments of our students in the past 2 years. In 2020 to 21 alone, we had 7,000 undergraduate students taking our 73 different courses, representing an enrollment increase of 16% in spite of the pandemic. Of the 14,000 students we taught in the last 2 years, we're excited to honor about 50 of these students who have distinguished themselves in the areas of academics, research, and leadership. We train our students to address some of the world's most pressing social and environmental issues. We are a dynamic, innovative, and student-centered department. We conduct cutting-edge research and offer a wide range of undergraduate programs in physical geography, human geography, geographic information science, and environmental science and management. To reflect those programs, this year, we become the Department of Geography, Geomatics, and Environment. I would like to express my deepest appreciation to all the students we have worked with in the past years, especially during this rather challenging year. It has not been easy, but you made it through with success. Congratulations to all of you for your creativity, resilience, and commitment. We are so proud of you. Thanks also goes to our GGE faculty, staff, teaching assistants, family, and friends for your dedication and support. Before heading into the award ceremony, I would also like to invite our Vice Principal and Dean, Professor Amrita Danielle, to say a few words of welcome. Amrita is also a human geographer who was our department chair when I first arrived at UTM 11 years ago. And I have seen how much she cares about the campus and our students. Over to you, Amrita.
Thank you very much, Yu-Hong. I hope everyone can hear me and see me. What an honor it is to be asked to address this incredibly talented group of students, but also my dear colleagues and the wonderful staff that support the department. Obviously, GGE is my favorite department. Don't broadcast that, but obviously it is. And I am so delighted that you guys have been able to thrive in what we can only describe as one of the most bizarre years we've ever had to go through, whether we're a student, a staff person, a faculty member, a librarian. It has been an unbelievable year, and somehow you guys have managed through your hard work, through your creativity and dedication to do well and to accomplish amazing things. And I mean that for all of you. Of course, the students, but also everyone who is involved in this endeavor. I think it's a wonderful time to graduate from GGE at UTM. I know it hasn't been very social and very fun in terms of in-person action and things we've been able to do together, but I mean, it's a wonderful time because almost more than any other intellectual area, the students that study geography right now are uniquely positioned to make a big difference in the world. So many of the issues that are facing us as a society and as a globe are complicated and are so interconnected in terms of the domains that they need to understand and wrestle with, that only students that are forced to encounter both a humanist or a human perspective, as well as a scientific perspective, as well as an integrating social science perspective, are really prepared to make some of the, to pursue some of these problems and help make come up with really good solutions. In other words, what I mean is, by choosing to study in such an interdisciplinary area, a department, you've really made a good choice in terms of your futures and what you'll be able to think about and how you'll be able to think about it when you get out into the so-called real world, which hopefully will not be virtual, at least much longer. So with that, I'll turn it over to the awards because that's much more interesting, but I do wish you the best. I congratulate you, and I hope that you'll be able to come back, students, to a campus in person very soon, at least to visit and say hello. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Igor. So it is my pleasure to present a number of awards today to human geographers in particular, because that is my area of specialization and where I do most of my teaching. The first award is a Urban Geography Prize in memory of Gunter Gad. And this prize honors Professor Gad, who was a member of our department, and is funded through the generosity of his family, colleagues and friends. This is a very personal award to me. Gunter was a friend and mentor, and his commitment to teaching and student learning were really at the core of what he did. And indeed, many of the teaching innovations which we see as innovations today, Gunter was applying them in his courses 30 years ago. So he was well ahead of his time. The recipients of this award all took GGR 362, which is Exploring Urban Environments. And this is a course that I designed and created. And when I was creating it, Gunter was really the inspiration for it, because he believed that fieldwork was integral to what a good geographer does and what good geographic research is. And he was convinced that the only way that we really could experience our landscapes was by walking them through our feet, by seeing them, by listening to what was happening, by observing the populations that were there. And that's something that we try to do in this course. So I'm very pleased to present this award to Nicole, who is the 2019 and 2020 recipient, and to Craig and to Sandra, who are the 2020 and 2021 recipients. I can confirm that the work that they did in this course was of the highest standard, and I am certain that Gunter would have been impressed, and he will be pleased to know that we are still working and training young geographers in fieldwork. So congratulations to the three of you.
Thank you so much, Professor. I'm honored.
Thank you, Sandra. It has been my pleasure to teach all of you and to see you to work so diligently on this material. So the next award is the Kniff Awards. And these awards honor Dr. Kniff. The Kniff family is perhaps one of the most influential families in Mississauga and the Peel region, and have contributed much to the development of the city and to the region. And Dr. Kniff has also been a major donor to the university and very influential in the development of our campus. As many of you are aware, one of the buildings on our campus bears his family name, and the university has recognized his gracious support through an honorary doctorate degree. So this award goes to students who have shown outstanding academic achievement in their second and in their third year in the study of geography and the environment. And so we will do the second year award recipients first. if we can get those up, Igor. Thank you. So the 2019-20 recipient is Tiffany, and the 2020-21 recipients are Iman and Diljo. So congratulations to all of you, and again, recognition on your hard efforts and on your achievements.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And our third year recipients are for 2019-20 is Karina, and 2020-21 are Arjan and Sohan.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Again,
you.
congratulations
Thank
on
you so
your
much.
achievements. Okay, and the next award that I'm presenting is the Janet Campbell Booth Scholarship. I tried to find out some information on this award yesterday, as I think it's important that we understand why the award was created and who it is honoring. But unfortunately, I couldn't find any details. But I was also very curious because of the family name. Many years ago, when I was an undergraduate student, I had a summer job in a retirement facility in the small village where I come from in the west of Ireland. And one of the residents was a very proper elderly English lady whose family had been in our community for many generations. They were the land agents of the landlord who owned most of the land around where I lived. And they lived in this large stone house on the edge of our village. So when the first day I was at the retirement community, I was sent to bring her meals in her private suite. And she, of course, when I came in and I was new, she was wondering, well, who are you? And more importantly, who's your family? Because that's very important to people where I come from. And I told her, you know, my name was Joe Layden, and she said to me, was your grandfather Joe Layden? And I said, yes, he was. And I was getting a little worried at that stage because my grandfather apparently was a bit of a rogue. So I wasn't sure what was going to happen next. And she said to me, you know, your grandfather built a door for my family and put it into my parents' house in 1930. And 50 years later, when I was leaving that house, it was still standing and it was in perfect condition. And that, you know, that made me feel a little happy and all the rest. And, you know, and thought that this was something to be remembered. And her name was Heather Campbell Booth. So you may be wondering, well, where is all of this going? And well, I guess you're going to have to tune in next year and I will be able to reveal to you then if Heather Campbell Booth was a relative of Janet and if my father or grandfather did any carpentry work in their house. So beyond that context, this award goes to a graduating student completing either a major or a specialist in geography, and the recipient this year is Zareen. So congratulations, Zareen. And even if you don't know anything about Janet Campbell Booth, you perhaps will remember that Professor Layden's grandfather installed a door in their house in the 1930s. Congratulations.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Professor Layden. And I also would like to thank the whole department and the faculty as well. Thank you.
I don't have any familiar relation to Donald Putnam. I've never built a door, but I think my grandfather also was a carpenter, but he was Scottish, not Irish, so I don't think they ever crossed paths. Anyhow, the Donald Putnam Award is named in honor of Donald Putnam, who was a founding member of the Department of Geography at Arundel College. Students are all too young, I think, to remember, at least in the 90s, Arundel College, before it became UTM, had hideous colors of sort of U of T blue with some green and orange together. We're much better now with just the double blue. But Donald Putnam's seminal work, Chapman and Putnam, the most recent editions, 1984, Physiography of Southern Ontario. As the citation says, was the first published study of glacial landforms in Southern Ontario. I can't understate how important, can't overstate how important this document is to our understanding of the landforms of Southern Ontario. If we live in the GTA, all of you were either sitting on the Iroquois shoreline or the South Slope or the Peel Plain. These are regions that were meticulously described by Donald Putnam. And so it is quite, I guess, rewarding for me to work in a department where one of the founding members created a document that's so integral to the work that I do. This award is given in memory and honor of Donald Putnam and is in recognition for the outstanding achievement by a student in both the second year and the third year of their studies. And so the second year, we have one award winner for 2021, and that's Lisa Marno. Lisa, congratulations if you're here. There you are. How's it going, Lisa?
Hi, thank you so much.
And then I'm not going to read all that again. I'll just state that the 2020-2021 winner for the year 3 is Justine Punzelin, who normally we met every Friday at 1 p.m. It's been a couple of weeks since I've seen you, Justine. How's it going? Congratulations.
Hi, Tim. Thank you.
Next up, we have the Dan Fitzgerald Memorial Scholarship. For those of you who may have the program, you can see the citation. I'm going to skip over the first section of it, mostly because I know Dan would have been really upset with me for doing it. So we're going to start off the part where he attends the intellectual center of the universe and earned his Master of Science in Physical Geography under the supervision of Professor Kevin DeVito, who was me 2 me's ago. Dan studied wetlands in particular and loved every aspect of field work. After he did his MSc, he went and worked with the Wetlands Research Center at the University of Waterloo. But we're going to forgive him for that, because after that, he came back to UTM as a research associate, where he taught courses, particularly field courses. He ran our field course 379 for a number of years. And he also helped many graduate students get their field equipment assembled together and even installed throughout Canada. On a personal note, I will say that, number one, his copy of Putnam's Physiography of Southern Ontario map is proudly hanging in my office right now. I have personally trudged through the same wetlands that Dan did his MSc thesis on. And as a student myself, I remember coming down to the basement of Davis Building, walking into the research lab to grab my own field equipment, and Dan was always sitting at the front workstation listening to NPR. What I'm trying to say here is the bugger had good taste, and he is remembered as a dedicated teacher, and I can attest to his dark sense of humor. So this award is given to one or more of the upper year students at UTM in the Department of Geography, Geomatics, and Environment who enjoy, love, and thrive on chasing down the dragons at the edge of the maps. So we have 2 awards for this one. The 2019-2020 award goes to James Kanarek, who I think just won this award so that I could answer his email that I still have yet to open. And the 2020-21 award for work done when it was still safe for us all to do so goes again to Justine Punzelin. So congratulations, Justine and James.
Yeah, thanks again.
And finally, we don't have a similar Janet Campbell Booth named scholarship for the next one. Perhaps Joe can come up with some names of his buddies from the pubs at the western coast of western side of Ireland and name that. Why not for the Geography Bachelor of Science Award, awarded to the graduating student with the highest GPA in Geography BSc program. This year, we have 2 awards from 2019-2020 and 2020-21. The 1920 award goes to Eun and the 2021 award goes to Carl Tubau. Carl, you there? Hey, how you doing? Congratulations.
Hello, everybody. It's great to see everybody and see all the comments and the congratulations coming through. So I have the honor today of presenting, I suppose virtually, 3 separate awards, and I will admit to not knowing nearly as much about these awards as my previous 2 presenters, but that does not in any way diminish the significance of these for those of you who are receiving it. So the first one is we're beginning with the Environment Canada Scholarship for Academic Excellence. And this is awarded to 1 or 2 students who have declared a major or specialist in the environment program, are competing their 2nd year, and have enrolled in their 3rd year studies. They must have demonstrated academic achievement in environment related to courses and demonstrated exceptional leadership and commitment on behalf of the environment, either at the University of Toronto campus or within their community. So we all know that this is obviously incredibly important, especially for students in the environment program, which is where I teach as a part of this department. And so we have a number of recipients. I'm not sure if any of them are here today, but for our 2020 to 2021, Sydney Miller is our recipient. And then for previous year, 2019 and 2020, we have Hanan El Abdi, Angelina Fedorenko, and Alexis Kathleen Whelan. I'm not sure if anybody is here today, but congratulations to all of those winners. It's a wonderful achievement for all of you. Okay, so let's move on to the Jean M. Niskanen Scholarship, which is awarded to a 2nd year student entering their 3rd year and enrolled in ecology or environmental studies here at UTM. This is an academic merit award, so it means these students obviously have achieved high academic success, which is wonderful, and congratulations on that. Our recipients for 2019 and 2020 are Melissa Hepner and Karina Suleiman. I don't know if you want to bring the 2 up and then we'll do the other 3. I don't know how many screens we can have, Igor.
We can have as many screens as we want.
Okay, so 2020 and 2021, our recipients were Zhao Yuzhang, Alyssa May Milano, and Mira Kanthiel. My apologies for the pronunciation. So congratulations to everybody. It's a wonderful
Thank you
achievement.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Huge congratulations. And moving on to the Verna Flowers Memorial Scholarship, which is awarded to a year 2 UTM student registered in one of our 4 environmental programs with the highest GGPA. So this student has to have completed 3 or 4 required courses in the program and to be registered in year 3. We do not have recipients from this year, but our previous year recipients, Arjun Prasad, Tiffany Cow, Megan Rolston, Soham Raker, Sydney Miller, and Mana Lowe. So congratulations. I see Arjun, congratulations.
Thank you.
Again, a wonderful achievement, particularly obviously during some of these really hard times that we're having.
Oh, it's wonderful to see everybody here, and I bow down to Joe and Tim, who knew so much about their awards. I know little about well, fortunately, it's only one that is named after somebody. I don't know much about the awards, but I do know a lot about the students who are receiving them, and they are all fantastic students who I've had the very great pleasure to teach and to get to know. So it's wonderful to be able to be the person awarding these, very highly prestigious awards to them. So the first award that we're looking at is the AP Sandra Sagra Memorial Scholarship. And this award is given to an undergraduate student at UTM that is enrolled in their final year of a natural science program and who intends to pursue graduate study in the natural sciences. And this is an academic merit award. And so we don't have a recipient for this year, but our 2019-2020 recipient is Monique Desange. So congratulations, Monique, very, very well deserved.
Yeah, thank you so much, Professor Havelko.
And so nice to see you again. All right, so moving on, we have the Environment Bachelor of Arts Award. Again, this is an academic merit award, and so I can attest to, you know, the two who will be named are probably well known to all of you. So awarded to the graduating students with the highest CGPA in the Environment BA program. And so our 2019 recipient is Jihan Khatib, and our 2020-21 recipient is Karina Suleiman. So once again, congratulations to both of you. Very, very well deserved. Wonderful award.
Thank you so much.
All right, and moving on now to the Environment Bachelor of Science Award. So again, just like the previous award, this is awarded to a graduating student with the highest CGPA in the Environment BSc program. So once again, not a surprise, our 2019-2020 recipient was Monique Desange, and this year's recipient is Esther Grace Kay. So congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Very well deserved. We have such wonderfully smart students.
So, well, I'm Pierre Desrochers. I'm an economic geographer and other things by training. I'm afraid I also don't know much about Professor Howard Andrews, for whom the first award is named. So I guess I have to tell you about my family history too. So my ancestor, the first Desrochers to come over to this side of the Atlantic in 1724, came in late by French-Canadian standards, but he was a carpenter. And I also happen to be 1/8 Irish, but from the eastern coast of Ireland. But more seriously, the one contribution of my ancestors you might have seen, for those of you who did the field trip to Montreal, is Victoria Bridge, because at one point my ancestors transferred from being carpenters to being stonemasons. So a couple of them actually worked on the building of that bridge. Okay. But I can't wait for us to be able to offer field work back to Montreal at some point, even though for family reason, I was always glad to let Joe handle this. Montreal is a bit too familiar for me to feel like I'm too detached to present it objectively. Anyway, so the Professor Howard Andrews Research and Teaching Award is named obviously for Professor Howard Andrews, whose teaching focused on urban structure, environmental design, and cooperative housing, contemporary social theory, the participation of women in the workplace, and children's health. So the winners were students who exhibited academic merit as a geography major or specialist program, studying social and political geography with emphasis on social welfare and healthy cities. So our two winners are for 2019 and 2020, Melissa Marchese, and for 2020 and 2021, Tiffany Cow. So congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the second and last award I'm presenting is the Geography of Bachelor of Arts Award, which, like the previous environmental award, is awarded to the graduating student with the highest CGPA in the Geography BA program. So it is my privilege to introduce the 2019 and 2020 recipient, Diana Melikian, and the 2020-21 recipient is Zarin Mom. So again, congratulations to both of you. Again, well deserved.
Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, Matt Adams. I'm a professor in GIS. I'll be presenting two awards today. First one is the Furco Schlag Memorial Award. I never had the opportunity to meet Furco, but I have met a number of his trainees who are moved on to be professors and equally as well known as he was. He is a former department chair at UTM here, who's a valued mentor and internationally recognized expert in geomatics and GIS. This award is going to recognize an exceptional student, well actually two students this past year, pursuing undergraduate studies with a major in GIS or major specialists in geography, and specifically people who are demonstrating excellence in geostatistics and remote sensing. So I'm going to start with our 2019-2020 recipient, which was Zirin Jeffrey Zhu. I don't believe they're here. And in this past year, we actually have two. So Zhongtang Wang and Sidra. Congratulations to all three of you. Very well done. I know these awards are very competitive.
Thank you.
Great. And the second award is our Geography GIS Award. And this is awarded to a graduating student with the highest CGPA in the GIS program. These are students whose work I always enjoy grading because it's usually pretty quick as everything's correct. So I'll start with the 2019-2020 recipient, who is Lana Beebe. Hopefully she's here to join us. And then the this year's recipient was Philip de Braga. Congratulations to both of you. Very well done.
Thank you so much. And it's great seeing you all again, and congrats to everybody else.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ting Ting. I'm currently a professor at GGE. Today, I'm going to present mostly the leadership awards. And when I received the list, the recipients are mostly not only doing very well in the leadership awards, but also performed very well in their academics. And in my undergrad studies, I was also very active in the in the student extracurricular activities. And throughout my studies from master's to PhD, I was like a president for the associations as well. And I was worried that my supervisor would get angry because it took me quite a lot of time. So I was asking, are you okay with me taking the presidentship for the association? And my supervisor told me that, usually someone does well in one area is also very good in other areas. And that's what I want to say to all the students who receive the awards here in the Leadership Award. And the first award I'm going to announce is the Mentorship Program Award. It is awarded for outstanding students' leadership as a mentor in the mentorship program, and also for the mentees who completed the program. And the mentors have helped the mentees identify their interest and also the different pathways to explore the opportunities. For the 2020 to 2021 recipients are Aidan Randall, Meng Cui, Silva, Victoria Stablash, Yilong Zhang. And for the 2019 to 2020, the recipients are Juan Alvarez Salinas, Yoonhae Cho, Masa Karim. This name I may not pronounce correctly. Please forgive me. Argan van Zarendi. The next award is Optimist Club of Mississauga Friend of Youth Award. It is awarded to a full-time student in good standing who is also a resident of Mississauga. The preference given to students enrolled in an environment program. And the 2020 to 2021 recipient is Hela Nayev. I believe she is here. We don't have a recipient for the 2019 to 2020, so Hela is the only recipient today. Congratulations.
Thank you, Professor.
The next award is PAGE certification. It is awarded to students who complete the PAGE program. It is actually a series of different workshops and other endeavors into the program that takes a lot of time. So the only recipient is 2019 to 2020 recipient, Vibor Rohaj. Congratulations. I believe the student is not here today, and I'm going to move on to the next award. The Undergraduate Student Leadership Award. And this award is given annually to a student who demonstrates a high level of service towards the department and is a leader within the student community. And I have worked with both recipients very closely, and it was my pleasure working with them. The 2020 to 2021 recipient is Esther Grace K. It has been a very challenging year, but Esther has been really good in leading the team to provide a diverse extracurricular program, including the academic works, sustainability panels, Sage Cafe, and many more. And she led the team to win the UTM's Principals Award of Excellence this year.
Thank you very much, Professor.
And for the 2019 to 2020 recipient is Zoe Bedford. And for the year, I have witnessed her passion for leading the team and to offer a variety of fun and meaningful activities for all undergraduate students. And not only she was thinking about the undergraduate students in general, but also improved the system of SAGE for more smooth operations in the future. And she guided the SAGE team to win the UTMSU, the Green Award, and the Social Justice Award. Congratulations.
Thank you, Professor Chu. It means a lot.
And that's all from me.
Hello, it is my honor today to be able to present a couple of awards, and the first one being the Best Thesis Award. So we have a few select students in our department who usually during their fourth year will complete an individual research project, their honors thesis that they personally design and put into practice and have to do the analysis for it. It's a very comprehensive year-long project. And so this is a very well-deserved award for those who win it. So this award is presented to the undergraduate student in Geography, Environment, or GIS who has produced the best honors thesis of the year. And it is determined and presented each year by the thesis course advisor. So I did not teach this course last year, but it is my honor to present the 2019 to 2020 recipient, Zoe Bedford. So Zoe developed a new remote sensing methodology to investigate precision agriculture. And as you have just heard, she was also a leader in SAGE and active within our department community. So thank you, Zoe, for everything you contributed to the department.
Thank you for the award.
And for this year's thesis award, I would like to present it to Lauren Eade. Lauren developed, again, new methodology, a common thread between the two of you, for studying the production of ozone during indoor usage of ultraviolet germicidal irradiation technologies that have become more relevant during the COVID era. My favorite part of working with Lauren this year was watching her productive struggle, shall we say, with the scientific method and the fact that sometimes what you learn is not what you expected to learn. So congratulations, Lauren.
Thank you so much.
The next award that I have the honor of presenting is the CAG Award. This is the Canadian Association of Geographers Award, which honors the graduating student with the highest overall cumulative grade point average, who is a major or specialist in geography, environment, or GIS. So for the 2019-2020 year, I would like to award Monique Desange with this award. Congratulations, Monique.
Yep, thank you so much.
And for 2020-2021, this award goes to Esther Grace K. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, my turn. It's wonderful to meet you all here. I'm going to present the last 3 awards today, but not the least. These awards' name explains themselves, so I don't need to do any research to find out the background history of those awards. All right, so for the first award is the Graduate First Paper Award. The first paper award is given to a graduate student in the department who is the first or sole author on a peer-reviewed articles. And most important, those research are conducted at UTM. And the first paper is normally the first milestone of one's academic life. So it is very important and deserves celebration. We don't have any recipient for the year 2019 to 2020, but we have a spike. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recipients for the last year. They are Jordan Aharoni, Jared Atiniano, Alicia Dalginis, sorry for my pronunciation, Alexio Robinson, and Jay Page. Congratulations. It's amazing you all keep productive in the last year. Very well deserved. All right, so I'm going to present the second award. It's the Graduate Student Leadership Award. So the name tells by itself. This award is given annually to a graduate student who demonstrate a high level of service towards the department and is a leader within the graduate student community. For the year of 2019 to 20, the awardee is Jay Page again. And for the year of 2020 and 2021, I would like to award it to Jury Kim. Congratulations, and thank you all again for all your contribution to the department and the graduate student community. Yeah. All right. Congratulations. The last award I'm going to present today is the Geography, Geomatics, and Environment Teaching Assistant Award. So this award acknowledges outstanding TA contributions by our amazing graduate students. Each year, at least one award is given to the contact TAs and at least one award to give to marking TAs. I believe we don't have awardees for the year of 2019 to 2020, but we have 3 awardees for the year of 2020 and 2021. They are Mitchell Bonney, Jared Atiniano, sorry about that, and again, Jay Page. Congratulations. And you know what, Jay Page, you just got the whole package of the word I'm presenting today, all 3 of the words. Well, and Jared Altiniano got 2 of them. All right, thank you all, and very well deserved. Appreciate all again for your hard work and help with teaching in the department, especially during the challenging last year. Congratulations.
Hi, so I am Tenley Conway. I am a professor in the department, and I would like to close our award ceremony. I want to begin by thanking all of our attendees and all of our presenters today. A very special thank you to the event organizers. So that includes Professor Igor Lenhor and Trevor Porter, as well as department staff, including Bruce, Sabrina, Ivanka, and Rachel. And our graduate student, Jandula, who helped with all of the wonderful graphics. I also want to take this opportunity to again congratulate all of our award winners. While we're doing this virtually, it's still really wonderful to see many of your faces and learn about all of your amazing accomplishments this year. I want to end by giving an extra congratulations to all of the students who are graduating this spring. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. We certainly hope you keep in touch. We would love to hear about all of the wonderful things you're doing in the years to come. I'll put in a final plug to sign up with our LinkedIn departmental group so we can follow all of those amazing accomplishments as you move forward in your careers. And so just finally, as we end this award ceremony, I hope everyone has a safe and enjoyable summer. I hope next year we are able to do this in a less virtual way. And I thank everyone for coming today. So thank you very much and goodbye.